Hey, this easy chicken dinner is gonna fit right into your weeknight. And I'll show you how restaurants make beans so delicious. We're gonna get our chicken seasoned so it can hang out while we prep our vegetables. So pat these dry with a paper towel, then season with kosher salt, black pepper, and this is a mix of onion powder, garlic powder, dried parsley, dried oregano, and dried mustard. Flip these over and season the other side. Then just set these aside to hang out. We're gonna start by small dicing some mirepoix. The term mirepoix just refers to a mixture of 50% onion, 25% celery, and 25% carrot. And when dicing a carrot, we're gonna cut it into slabs that are the thickness of the finished dice that we want. Then we can stack our slabs and cut the slabs into sticks of the same thickness. Then turn your pile of sticks 90 degrees and small dice your carrot. You can see I'm working off of my knuckle here, and I'll use my pinky and my thumb to hold the stack of sticks together. Then for your rib of celery, lay it on your cutting board, split it right down the middle. Then because the rib of celery gets wider, we can leave the top connected, just split it again. Then just run your knife through and small dice your celery. Then for the onion, I call this a home cooked dice. Take the top and the bottom off, cut this in half, and get it peeled. Then lay your onion on your cutting board like this, and cut your onion into slices that are the thickness of the finished dice that you want. Then turn it 90 degrees, and following the curvature of the onion, small dice your onion. Then in a pan over medium heat, we're gonna add just enough olive oil to coat the pan. You don't want your pan screaming hot for this. You want it just hot enough so when you lay your chicken in, it starts to sizzle. We wanna be able to use those brown bits that stick to the bottom of the pan and not have them burn if the pan is too hot. After a few minutes, your chicken thighs will be nice and golden brown on one side. Flip them all over. After a few more minutes and the bottom is golden brown, you're gonna remove your chicken thighs from your pan. I have washed this pan, but this could be a clean plate or a different flat surface. We're gonna lower this heat and get rid of this fat. Ideally, you want your chicken thighs to be fully cooked around 155 to even 170 degrees Fahrenheit. Chicken thighs have a pretty large window of when they stay juicy. Then we're gonna add our mirepoix to our pan. Once your mirepoix is fully cooked, about 4 to 5 minutes. If you're unsure, just taste the carrot. They always take the longest. You're gonna add about 3 to 4 minced garlic cloves. Oh, and if you wanna add something like white wine, you would add it now and then reduce it at least by half. Then I have 1 large can of Great Northern beans that I have drained and rinsed, followed by about a cup of chicken stock. And then these are the leaves from about 2 sprigs of thyme and about a half a sprig of rosemary that I have minced. You're gonna bring this to a simmer and reduce it by at least half. And if your chicken thighs are not fully cooked from searing them in the pan, you can either throw them in the oven for a few minutes or nestle them right down into your beans, including any of this resting liquid, and we'll finish cooking our chicken right in this pan of beans. Once your chicken is fully cooked and this liquid has reduced by half, remove your chicken thighs back out. Just remember, if you had raw chicken on here, to either wash it or use a different surface. Cut your heat off, and we're gonna fold in 1 knob of cold butter and some minced parsley. And because we have the heat off, the residual heat in our beans is gonna slowly melt that cold butter and cream the broth that we have made. Make sure to check the seasoning, and follow me if you have a different dry rub you're gonna use.